So good morning everyone. कैसे हैं आप सब? How are you doing? Okay guys, without wasting much time, let us start with our last topic, that is the resource conservation and sustainable development. We are also going to do that is 4R principle or golden 4Rs we can say. So guys, today we are starting with our first topic, that is resource conservation. What does the word conservation means? कोई बता सकता है कि वर्ड कंजर्व का मतलब क्या होता है? कंजर्व करने का मतलब होता है किसी चीज को बचा कर रखना, किसी चीज को अपने पास आप महफूज रखें, बचा कर रखें फ्यूचर यूज के लिए. सो द वर्ड कंजर्वेशन मीन्स टू कंजर्व समथिंग और टू स्टोर समथिंग इन ऑर्डर टू यूज इट इन फ्यूचर. So the resource conservation here means we are here to conserve our resource. In this topic we would be conserving the resources, the planned management of natural resources for optimizing their utility, usage, reuse and recycling is known as resource conservation. The speed, the rate at which we are using these resources, one day will come that all these resources would be finished. So what we have to do, we have to conserve resources. And what is the best way to conserve resources? That is afforestation, and we can say we have preservation of water. What does the word afforestation mean? Afforestation. Afforestation means planting of more and more trees in order to meet the gap of the trees that is being cut, we can say. So what we have to do in this one? Afforestation here means planting of more and more trees. And second one, that is preservation of water. So it's very important, preservation of water. The best example of preservation of water is Japanese flush. This flush is designed in such a way that suppose a flush is being kept at a particular space, and on the top of that there's a wash basin. People wash their hand, the waste water is being stored in a small tank placed over there, and then that same water is being used to flush. So they are preserving water. And what we do over here, we just open our tap and just we are rinsing our face. क्या करते हैं यहाँ पर? टैप खोल देते हैं और बस फेस पर लगे हुए हैं, फेस अपना क्लीन कर रहे हैं, वाटर जो है वो चल रहा है, उसकी फिक्र नहीं है. So what we have to do, what you have to close the tap whenever not in use. Repair the leaked tap. Okay, the tap that is being leaked, you have to repair that one. You don't have to waste water. And what you have to do, you have to take water as much as what is required. Just take that amount of water. Okay, so this topic is clear, I think. Resource conservation means to conserve resources, we have to follow certain steps, that is afforestation and plantation. Trees are being cut at a faster rate. Most of the things are today, they are made up of wood. The wooden benches, table, chairs that we sit on, they are made up of wood, and they are being cut at a faster rate. So we are not planting trees, we are just cutting trees. So this would create imbalance. So what we have to do, we have to plant trees on a regular basis, and we should stop cutting of trees, we can say, and we have to preserve water. Now, what is golden R? Golden R. It means R stands for, or we can say 4R. R here means reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse. This has a different name, golden R's, 4R's principle, we can say. It's very important. In every exam, this answer is there, 4R principle. You have to write accordingly. What does the word reduce here means? Wastage of natural resources. We have to avoid wastage of natural resources, such as packaging item, we can say. If any other option is available to you, so avoid wastage of natural resources. Second one is reduce. Second one is reuse. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's reuse. We can use that item that we can reuse. The best example is pen over here. Everyone carries a pen. I think पूरे साल में बच्चे 100, 150 और मे बी 200 पेन यूज करते हैं। यस, आप क्या करते हैं, एक पेन लाते हैं, उसको यूज करते हैं, खत्म हो जाता है, आप उसको डस्टबिन में फेंक देते हैं। बट आई टेल यू वन थिंग, पूरे साल में आप सिर्फ एक पेन यूज कर सकते हैं। एक पेन से आपका काम हो सकता है पूरे साल में, एक ब्लैक पेन, एक आपका ब्लू पेन। पेन लेकर आए और साथ में उसके रिफिल्स लेकर आए। आपका पेन खत्म होता है, चेंज दैट रिफिल। सो जो चीज आप बार बार यूज कर सकते हैं, ट्राई टू यूज दैट वन। द बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज thumbs up bottle, 1 liter can of thumbs up bottle. What you do, you bring that bottle, you drank it, and after drinking, what you do, you just throw away the bottle. It's not the best way we can see. What you should do, you should clean that bottle, you should put water in that bottle and keep it in your refrigerator. In this way, you would avoid using new plastic made stuff. So the thing that you are buying, you can use it for future as well. Now next one is recycle. You should use that item that can be recycled. Means the plastic can or the thumbs up can that came in tin, so you can use that one and it can be recycled again and again. Refuse. And the thing, yesterday I told you in one of the topic that natural substance, all the thing, mostly all the things are made of natural substance. That is mostly it is made of wood. So avoid using those things that are made of natural substance. You should refuse that one. Refuse using a product made from natural substance if you have an alternate. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने मना कर दिया कि ये डोर नहीं लेंगे, हो लकड़ी का डोर है ये नहीं लेंगे। अगर आपके पास कोई और ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है, मीन्स आपका प्लास्टिक का डोर अवेलेबल है, ग्लास का डोर अवेलेबल है, so you should avoid using the door of wood. Avoid the door made of any other material. So don't do it like this, okay? The topic is sustainable development. Sustainable development has been defined as development that meet the need of present without comprising its future generation to meet their, without comprising the future generation to meet their need, we can say. So the term development is directly related to the resource, we can say. Development होगा तभी resource use होंगे. So we should use these resources in such a manner that they do not get depleted. Now, what are the features of sustainable development? Respect for all form of life, minimize damage to the natural environment, conserve diversity of life on earth, and minimum depletion of natural resources. Natural resources कम से कम deplete होने चाहिए. So the topic for the day is resource conservation and sustainable development. They are complete. I believe everyone is clear with this topic. Our chapter resources is now complete. If you have any problem, please comment in a comment section box. I'll give you a reply over there. So everyone, thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.